Hello, welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner, and today we got Brayson Green with us, fresh off the trip to Jamaica. Man, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
How's everything going, man? How's the summer going? The summer
It's all been going good. It's a lot of traveling, a lot of working out.
travel, workouts, AAU. It's like the work never stops for you, huh?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Not at all.
yeah. The AAU circuit, big year for you, man. Describe just this past sessions, I should say.
So this season, it was just, I knew it was going to be a big year. It was going to be my last year, my last chance to really show what I had. And it's just been a lot of hard work,
Right.
a lot of playing.
Yeah, man. Because those AAU, that schedule is like you guys. You come back for a little bit, then you're back on the road for like
5 games a weekend.
Yeah, man. How is that? Do you get exhausted? Do you get tired from all that, or does the fatigue kick in afterwards?
Nah, you certainly get tired. Like, towards the end of the weekend, definitely tired, but you just got to find a way to push through it.
Yeah, man. How's it?
hard.
What's it like been playing for rivals?
It's been good. It's a lot of developing. I first started 2 years ago. I played on 15s. I wasn't really, back then, I wasn't really doing much, but they developed me. They got my work ethic going and just playing hard, and they brought me to where I am now.
Yeah. What was it that they were they like slowly getting you accustomed to their program when you first got in, and then like each year it was like step by step that they worked with you?
And it was just playing with like the older kids, the better kids. You know, they're just getting me ready. They're also getting themselves ready
Right.
for what's coming. And just watching them really just got me right.
Which session would you say was kind of like the session that people really took notice of your game?
I would say the second session when Alabama.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what was it about that session that got the attention?
It was just, I was just putting up good numbers on the boards and points and just really just playing the whole time, just going hard.
Yeah. Some of your teammates, they've moved on to college. They're gonna be entering college this year. When you saw them kind of like sign their letters of intent to play for divisional programs, first, how happy were you for them? And then just like in the back of your mind, you was like, see, this is what this program is able to bring to players and get them to where they want to be.
Yeah, I was really happy for them, seeing like them accomplish their goals and all they talked about. But I was just really grateful I can be in the position to play against them and play with them.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. And they really helped me develop my game too.
Yeah.
Just playing with them every day, in and out, all day.
You saw, yeah, you kind of saw the process of what you have to do to become a Division I player. It's not only like the playing aspect; it's also like the carrying yourself off the court in certain ways.
Yeah, really, you just got to carry yourself as a leader and not a follower, and just use your voice.
Right. Let's take it back, man. Let's take it back. When did like the love of the game start for you? When did you start when did you first start kind of taking basketball seriously?
The first things I remember is when I was just a little kid. My dad just had me doing like ball handling workouts in the kitchen. I was just so young. The dribbling wasn't even like bothering nobody.
Right.
That's the first time I really remember. But then it just took off from there.
Yeah. The progression, man, because you got to go through steps. I mean, your dad played, so he could kind of give you some advice on what it's like. But in that progression, as you're getting older, I mean, when did you start realizing like, okay, each year I'm adding something new. I'm getting better. I'm getting better as I'm getting older. Like when did you first start noticing that like your game was starting to develop?
I really started noticing about like last year when I started like doing really good against the best competition in the country.
Right.
Like when I first got to play them, that's when I noticed my game could be something different.
Yeah, and also, was there like any nerves for you like when you started going against those type of competition, or was it like just nerves of just like I'm trying to prove myself, not like you're scared out there to be on the court, but it's kind of like, all right, it's my time to go.
I still have like nerves.
Right.
For every game, I would get nervous, but after tip off, they would all just leave.
Right. Those early game butterflies, right?
Like, layup lines, I'm scared. But, I'm not really scared. I'm just nervous.
Right.
But I know I'll just go out there and do what I do.
Yeah, that's one of those good things. And you you say you started young. We was just talking about playing the burn up there in Beverly, those trainings with all those kids. Those early like training sessions, was those the preparation that you needed when you got older? Because now you're gonna have to start doing training by yourselves or finding time by yourselves. This time you're with other kids and stuff, so it's easier. But then when you get older, you got to find time for yourself to work out when you're not working out with other players.
Yeah, you just gotta go out there, find whatever time you have really to go work out, put some work in. You just go do it. I would just go do it.
Yeah, what do you remember about those in that gym too?
It was always packed and always slippery. So many kids dribbling, shooting, balls flying everywhere. But it was definitely good though.
Yeah,
good experience.
And also with that, there were some kids from that program that I think some of them are in college now playing basketball, and so most of them are also playing high school basketball too. That was kind of a productive group, I would say.
The ages stretched. Some kids are just older, like grown people. They used to play for my dad, play burn. Younger kids just getting into high school used to play burn.
Right.
It was burn. Really had a lot of players.
Yeah, all right. So you starting to get into high school. You're gonna enter Salem High, but your freshman year, going into your freshman year, you kind of got acclimated by playing in the summer league. At the Lights Out Summer League out there at St. Mary's. That transition did that help that transition much easier once the season started? Playing with those guys in the summer session and the fall session, just so before the season.
Yeah, definitely helped me playing with those guys. Those are a real great group of guys.
Yeah,
I was probably my favorite team ever.
Yeah. Was there any like adjustments to the varsity game when you first stepped on the varsity court, or it was just you just saw it as hoop and you just got to go out there and do what they ask you?
I noticed, but because the year before I didn't get to play because it was COVID, so it was a big jump from like 8th grade or 7th grade. The kids were a lot faster, a lot stronger,
right,
more athletic. You just had to I had to change my game a little.
Right. And your coach was like, when I talked to him, I just saw that interview the other day. When I talked to the coach at the time, he was like trying to figure out your game. He said when he first saw you play, he was trying to figure out your game and ways to use you. And he said as the season progressed, he kind of figured out the easier way to get you involved in the game, and he noted your defense was one of your biggest attribute at that time for him.
Yeah.
And did you kind of sense that?
Yeah, my game is all over the place. I can really play any position, and I'm just long, so defense really does come easy to me, and rebounding,
right,
and blocking, shots.
And that was just the easier way to get on the court.
Yeah,
you play defense, you're gonna be on the court,
no matter what.
Yeah. Those 2 years at Salem, man, what did you learn? And because I think you were runner-up for conference player of the year to Ryder in that year. But it was that Beverly team was really good. It had a really good team. But what was those 2 years like playing in that program?
It was a really amazing experience with Coach Doyle and all those kids. He really gave me the opportunity to play up early, and that gave me a good experience.
Yeah,
it gave me more confidence. Yeah.
Did the program kind of hit a patch where they weren't as competitive as you used to be before you got there, and your group kind of revitalized that?
Yeah. Sort of came to life. A lot of the kids, we would come to I would go to practice. And the kids, they would show up maybe 5 minutes late and just leave right away after practice.
Right.
But usually, me and some of the kids, we would go to the high school to just put up shots after practice.
Okay.
While JV's practicing.
Yeah. And that kind of built the chemistry between everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
What was your most memorable game from those 2 years, or like memorable moment that you could think of?
I really like playing Beverly at Salem my sophomore year.
Hmm.
I like that game.
Yeah,
Back.
those guys were that team was tough.
Yeah, they were good.
They were tough. What was it about that game, or just playing against those guys? I feel like it was kind of like you and Ryder matched up. They had the guards too, and stuff like that. It seemed like it was a good matchup.
Yeah, I just like playing Ryder. You know, we've been playing ever since we were little kids playing together. It was just really nice playing against him. It's a good competitive game, great atmosphere. Both the sides were packed.
Right, and you got the chance. You guys got in the tournament.
Yeah.
Got the chance to play in that. I mean, everybody want to play in the tournament. Just how was it, the tournament experience? Because this is March Madness in high school.
Yeah. The first game, we played Long Meadow. I got hurt early in the game, so I couldn't really play.
Right.
I sprained my ankle. But then the second game, we played Mansfield, I think it was. And, yeah, we lost to them, but it was like we went out with a fight, though.
Yeah,
It was a good game.
Is that the Mansfield team that made a deep run?
Yeah, they made it to the finals.
Okay.
They lost to MC.
Oh, okay, yeah. Them dudes were tough. You took a jump too in your sophomore year. There was like a leap that you took. Yeah, your freshman and sophomore year, it was like a leap. And for me watching, it was kind of like, I see you now. You're taking dudes off the dribble. You're pulling up in the mid range now, and you weren't shooting as many threes, but you shoot a couple threes here and there. But where did the offensive like confidence come from in that year?
From rivals, really. It was my second year, and I was like just making it up, and that just really boosted my confidence because I was doing the same thing, playing well against all the 3 SSB kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to transfer it over.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the coach loved that aspect that you brought to the team. What your teammates? How did they kind of like adjust their game to your offensive package that you were showing, and also defensive package too? Because you know sometimes some guys would think they got a layup, and here you come with the block. How were they able to just adjust to how you were kind of dominating both sides of the ball?
We would have like certain plays just ran for me, and my point guard, the coach's kid Jack Doyle, we really had a good chemistry. It was just really kind of easy with him on the team.
Yeah. And you figured the game started to become more easier to you, like now that you could kind of see everything a lot more clear, and you're taller than everybody now.
Yeah, and the competition, it just wasn't what I was used to playing.
Right.
So it got kind of easier.
Yeah. And then you had to make that decision. Another decision, you transfer over to Bradford Christian, playing with some rival guys too, playing with some of your rival teammates on there. Another adjustment you have to make, another coach, another new system, man.
Crazy coach.
He was wild. Just that whole adjustment, going to a new school and getting acclimated with a new program.
I loved it, really. Like my whole team. We were all good. We were all close because of rivals. We all had good chemistry. It was a great team.
Yeah, and you got the older guys with Kerr and George. And two guys that they don't talk a lot, but they kind of like let their games do their talking and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're quiet killers.
Yeah.
Especially Kerr.
Yeah, Kerr barely says a word. he barely says a word.
He's funny off the court. He's a real funny guy.
Yeah, and I've heard, Coach, I just seen an interview, Coach Izzo, saying good things about him in the summer sessions. But getting to go up against those guys in practice and then, going to battle on the court, I mean, how were you guys able to just all kind of, because everybody needs to adjust to the new players on the team. You got Warren, AJ. So how were you guys able to adjust to their game, and how were they able to just help you guys because they've been with that program for a while?
Yeah, the games really, it was all, you could just hear it in the background of the videos. Just all go get Kerr. We all just setting picks for Kerr. But as we were doing that, the game would really start to open up for like the rest of us guys. We would get open shots, open looks.
Yeah.
it's kind of easy.
Yeah.
Having
And,
him.
and you also have to adjust to like that prep school like lifestyle.
Yeah, the competition. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like basically playing grown men out there.
Right.
Most games.
Um, being on, you stayed on campus or
No,
you
it was a
commuted?
day school.
It was a day school. Okay. So you didn't have to
I was
stay
driving
there.
back and
You was
forth every day.
from Beverly to it's in Lawrence,
Lawrence,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's like an hour.
a chew.
Yeah,
That's a chew.
tired.
Yeah, but you guys were really successful too. It was a lot of wins on that team, and I felt like some of the games I watched, you guys, it felt like you guys love to get that ball moving and just finding the right guys because it seemed like it don't matter who's the high guy or not, but whoever's open is like give them the ball and somebody's gonna make a play.
The right plays.
Right. Is that just the chemistry that comes from just playing on the AU circuit for a while and just carried over and you guys know each other's tendencies?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all just know what each other can do and they can't. So we just try to put each other in the best positions.
Yeah.
possible.
And having Warren on the team, how much easier was that? Actually, Warren and AJ, because they're kind of the two best players in
Yeah,
in their
two best
classes,
guys
in their each.
Woodley.
Yeah. So how was it just having those two guys being able to run the point? Because either or could run point.
It was really easy. They would just make the right plays and they could score off the dribble. So they could really do it all. Both of them.
Yeah. Was it because I've heard like most times guys are getting recruited from practices, or you got a lot of like scouts coming to the practices and stuff like that. Well, was the intensity of the practice made it a lot easier for the games and just having like a lot of eyes on you guys during practice?
Yeah, because the intensity would mostly come for the coach Vin. So we're all just like used to the pressure, and if you can handle Vin, you can really handle anything.
Yeah.
You just get through it. Not let anything bother you.
Yeah, because I don't think there was ever a possession where he wasn't yelling at somebody. Like he's either yelling at his players, either yelling at the ref. He was always yelling at somebody.
He was good though.
Yeah, good coach, but he was just he was something else. He was something else. Also being able to travel too, because you playing at Salem, you only travel like the North Shore area. You travel
Yeah,
deep.
we went to Florida and Salem.
Yeah. Oh, you went to Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Right out there.
But now you kind of like, each month you might be going like a different state up in BCA. Going doing all those travels and then seeing like other high school programs and all these other top players. Like, how did the team's mindset go into those type of games? Because it's not home. You're going to a different environment. Like, how did your mindset come about?
It was really no different because we're all used to playing at rivals, playing in like Texas,
Yeah.
Florida, Georgia,
Yeah.
everywhere. So it was really no different, but it did build chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Staying with the team like 2 days in a row,
Right.
it was nice.
What's the furthest you guys traveled with for a game?
For high school?
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Oh.
We played, yeah.
St. Thomas More?
No, I forgot what it was for. We had a lot of games.
You're going from a 20 game season to like a 40 game season.
Yeah, we played a lot of games this
Right.
year too. We start September 20th and we end like March 30th.
Jeez Louise, another adjustment. But the bright side is you got the AU experience, so it's kind of like playing so many games. What played your decision? Because now you're going up to Canada.
Made my decision?
Yeah, what played a role in your decision? Because I'm sure some other schools in the States wanted you to come over there. And
yeah, I was going to be really comfortable with the coach, Anthony Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my dad knows him really well. And he's just going to, what I really, like, need to show what I can produce is mostly, like, guard work.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to help with that a lot.
Right.
I'll be stuck with him for, like, 9 months. Be working out every day, getting right.
Yeah. And you had already taken the visit up there, right? How's that campus?
It's a good campus. Like it's my first campus I ever really seen.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was nice though. But it was cold.
Yeah,
Cold.
yeah, you up there in Canada. And this is a different route too. Like, you know, usually it's like the reverse. Like the
Yeah.
Canada players, they come to the.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, but you decided to take the different route. But I think at the end, it's like you're gonna end up where you're gonna end up, no matter
Yeah, it's all gonna work out.
where you go. Do you kind of find it like, because you're kind of getting away from here, and it's gonna be you. Granted, you're gonna have a familiar face of Anthony up there, but it's just gonna be you. You know, family's
Yeah,
far.
but like I already got cool with some of the guys on the team,
Mm-hmm.
so it should be good. That should be comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. Your sister too. She's making noise.
Yeah.
You see playing varsity middle school, making noise on the AAU circuit. Just how proud are you of her for like what she's kind of doing now in her young career.
I'm beyond proud for her. Yeah, ever since a little kid, I just always wanted to see her shine. You know, I want to see her be better than me and my family.
Right.
I just want to see her do real good.
Yeah. And the workouts, I know you two work out together occasionally too, man. How did that help her? And or did that just build the confidence that she has?
Yeah, hopefully it does build confidence, just getting everything right. And I just make her tougher. Like when we do the one-on-ones, I go a little hard against her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her ready.
Yeah, that almost made it to the finals last year. But,
Yeah. I went to that game. That was a good game.
yeah, it was. We gotta talk about recruiting wise. You're getting offers. You're picking up letters. First, what's that like? Just getting all these coaches sending you stuff, giving you calls, and you know, just conversations with these programs. How's that process? How's that process been for you?
It's been good. It's really exciting, you know, just talking to them, like knowing that they want me to go play there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really nice. Excuse me. Yeah.
Which programs have you had official visits yet or unofficial visits?
I haven't had no official or unofficial visits yet,
Okay.
but I'm taking some in the fall
Okay.
to Townsend in Texas.
Those two. Do you have like a top 5 right now or a top 10 programs that you're interested in, or you just waiting?
I'm just waiting it out. Really.
Waiting it out. How is that? Because that is like that's a tough decision that's gonna impact you for the future, right? Like, how do you go about that? Just doing your due diligence in learning each program, and so like, what's the process for you that you do when you're trying to like decide or?
Really, I look to see like how many players they're gonna have returning,
Mm-hmm.
and like how many how many freshmen they play. Cause when I go, I want to just play.
Right.
Like, don't really matter if it's right away, but my first year I want to play a good amount.
And it's also like the landscape of college basketball right now, just college sports in general. Like they're getting a bunch of older guys off that portal.
Yeah,
So they're getting so many guys off that portal. And I'm sure that also will play a role in just like your decision to see who they're trying to get to transfer in and all that.
Just they do have a lot of guys from the portal. You don't know who can just pop in at any time.
All right.
So hopefully I make the right decision before anyone crazy goes in that.
Yeah. Is that something you're already doing now? Like just doing the information with the NILs and all that? Like, because that's like the major pawn right there is the NIL for a lot of players. Either they're going to stay or either they're going to go to a different school or either they're going to go pro or not. Do you just kind of like do a little homework on each program as far as like, what their NIL situations are like?
Yeah, definitely. I look to see who really throwing the most money, but when it all comes back to it, I just want to play for.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll take less money and play more.
I mean, hey man, people play for free. It's the love of the game that gets you there, man. Well, yeah, that's gonna be. So you got a lot happening in your world right now, as far as basketball wise. I'm sure you're not. You don't mind, especially with this move to Canada. You going up there September 2nd. Yeah, going out there with Ant. You spoke on that. Really, have you? What kind of like? What did Ant tell you, like, he's gonna. As far as you get adjusted to that, and like, as far as just like trying to take your game to the next level. And what did he tell you he liked about your game? When he was trying to get you up there.
Yeah, he liked that I'm fluent and like he sees that like I can like create my own shots or shoot off the dribble. He just needs to like just make it like just like get it more like efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Get it right more in my ball handling. We're gonna do early morning workouts a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do, team early morning workouts. Like they have some group of guys come in.
Yeah.
Before school. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is just like you got a whole facility at your disposal for 24/7. Right.
I love that.
Right. You can sleep in the gym if you want to.
Yeah.
AU's done. Everything's done right now. What's kind of like your downtime now? Is you kind of get ready for everything?
My season starts in like 1 month, so I'm just getting ready for that. Every day, just work.
Jeez, that Canada schedule different.
The longer games, longer seasons, it's gonna see what I'm made of.
And I'm sure they might be playing with the FIBA rules or something out there.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Yeah.
They play some universities too up there.
Okay. Yeah. Because what was it? I think it's like Fort Erie or something like that.
Yeah, Fort Erie.
Yeah.
I don't know if we played them though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games on the schedule.
Yeah, that's the program I see. They always putting some guys in like. I know one guy they had last year is going like Virginia Tech or something like that.
Yeah, the license kid.
Yeah, the shooter.
Yeah, they played Brimmer last year at the Prep Classic.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah, I was there.
Andre went off.
Yeah, I think he had like 30 or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. First of all, thank you for dropping by.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Good luck in Canada. Good luck. We'll be there at Zero Gravity. I'm sure they're gonna be in it again this year. Let the people know your social media. Plug that in. That's your camera right there.
Find me on Instagram and X, Brayson the Dawn. It's right there.
Yeah, all the same. Man, good work out there. They needed you for Let It Fly this year, man. But you was out there,
I was supposed to go. I had a double ear infection.
Oh,
right before the Jamaica trip too.
Gee.
I had to go on a plane with that. It hurt so bad.
Your ears popped.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna play with?
I was gonna play with Warren's team.
Oh, okay. They could have used you. They could have used you for that second game because that second game.
Who'd they play?
The City team.
They took it all the way, right?
Yeah. They lost it. And nobody could stop Nate that day.
Nate?
Yeah, Nate was going off that whole weekend.
He's on my P2P team.
He was going off last week too in the championship game.
I missed that. I was in Jamaica.
Yeah, he went off. He had 21, but it seemed like he had more. He had like a triple-double or something.
He's good.
Yeah, but going to Mercy. Mercy University in New York. Him and his brother. They say they got a package deal for them. Hey, man. You guys been watching Athletes Corner. We out of here.